The Great Depression by Tess Bennett. October 24, 1929, on a day called Black Thursday, stock market prices begin to decrease immensely. March 1930, Hoover says the worst is over. President Herbert Hoover tells American citizens that the economy will slowly improve over the next 60 days, when in fact the Great Depression has only just begun. February 1931, food riots break out in the United States. Food riots break out in cities across the United States. Hungry Americans smash supermarket windows, take food, and escape the scene, as they have no other alternative of getting food. In 1932, Roosevelt promises a New Deal. While campaigning for President of the United States, Franklin Roosevelt promises Americans a New Deal. November 8, 1932, Roosevelt is elected president. Franklin Roosevelt is elected the new president of the United States. Many Americans did not think that President Hoover did enough to help the situation of the Great Depression. March 9, 1933, the Emergency Banking Act is passed. Congress passes the Emergency Banking Act. At the end of March, almost all of the banks that had recently closed due to the Depression opened again. April 1933, the Civilian Conservation Corps is created. The first of the New Deal program is introduced and the Civilian Conservation Corps is created. Thousands of young men go to work camps on projects such as building parks, building roads, and fighting fires. May 1933, the Tennessee Valley Authority is created. The Tennessee Valley Authority, another aspect of the New Deal program. This brings electricity and jobs to Americans living in the southern part of the United States after the devastating responses of the Great Depression and poverty. April 1935, the Works Progression Administration puts Americans to work. This is initiated in April of 1935. It gives Americans the opportunity to work in many different careers: writing, acting, building roads, and building airports. Social Security is created August 1935. The Social Security Act is signed. The Act provides money every month for senior citizens. March 1936, Dorothy Lang takes the migrant mother photo. This is one of the most famous photos of the era. March 1937, the economy goes through another recession. After showing a great deal of improvement, the economy starts to suffer again when many more Americans lose their jobs. Many people begin to lose hope and assign the belief that things will never get better. April 1939, the book The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck is published. The book is about a family that is forced to leave their home and try to find work in California because of the Great Depression. December 7, 1941, Japan attacks Pearl Harbor. Japan bombs American ships at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii. Thousands of Americans are killed during the attack. December 1941, the Great Depression finally ends. The United States declares war on Japan and therefore joins World War II. Since the war generates a great deal of money as well as careers for the economy, the Great Depression ends soon after the US goes to war. And that's the story of the Great Depression.